I'm Josh Light with PoliticIt.com. I'm here in Salt Lake City with U.S. Senate candidate Scott Howell. How are you doing today?
Terrific, Josh. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming by. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Excellent.
So you've done some work for IBM, is that correct?
I have. 34 years and 2.7 million miles on Delta Airlines. I've done a lot of work for them.
And how has that helped prepare you for running for Senate and being a senator?
Josh, the key on that one is I'm a technology guy. And one of the things that I've said from the very beginning is that our country needs to have a major transformation and really have technology at the heart and soul of it. I'm not about bigger government. What I'm about is smarter government, making sure that it's effective, efficient, and that it produces the ROI back to the citizens, the taxpayers, who invest in our government every day.
And you were the Democratic Senate leader in Utah.
I was. It's kind of amazing. Here I am, the Mormon Senate Democratic leader of the state of Utah, and I served from I was elected in 1989 and served from 1990 to 2000, and had a great experience up there on Capitol Hill. I learned a lot about collaboration and working together, and we actually had done quite a few things with regards to technology. I introduced the first piece of legislation to put technology in the classroom. In third grade is where we started.
And how is that preparing you for going for U.S. Senate?
Oh, you know, I feel like I've been preparing my entire life to be a United States Senator. The experiences that I've had both in my professional career and as well as my personal career and life have given me the opportunity. I think that the real essence, though, of being a United States Senator in this day and age is that our government has not transformed itself to meet the needs and demands of what our citizens have. You know, when you look at every aspect of businesses, of people in their personal life, people have transformed because this economy has been very brutal on people. And in order to have sustainability in the business world, if you're not transforming your company almost on a yearly or maybe even a monthly basis, you're not keeping up with the competitiveness that is happening.
And you're running against Orrin Hatch, and you ran against him in 2000. What did you learn from that race?
Well, I learned that a lot of things, and in 2000, it was a different race. It's much different. 12 years later, our senator from Utah is 78 years old. He's been there 36 years. And this isn't about his age. This is about his length of service. And I think the most important thing that I've learned is that he has not changed to keep up with what's happening in our economy and in our state and actually in the U.S. And so I think that's the big difference of what's happening right now and where I see a difference between Senator Hatch and myself.
And what do you think about term limits?
Well, I think that we as citizens really are the ones that are responsible for term limits. I said when I was elected in 1989, or in 1990, that I would serve 3 terms, and that's what I did. I could have run for a 4th term, but I chose to keep my commitment. And I think us as citizens really have the power to do term limits, and that's the way it should be. You know, it's interesting with the senator. When he first ran, he said that he would serve 3 terms and that would be it. Now he could be on his potentially 7th term and be 84 years old. I'm telling you, the citizens of the state of Utah, we need to have term limits, and this will be the year to do it.
And how's fundraising going in your campaign right now?
It's going terrific. We've had a broad base of citizen fundraisers. A lot of individual donations across the U.S. Have been minor, but most of our money has come from right here in the state of Utah. Unlike my opponent, more than 90% of his money's come from out of the state of Utah. And you have to be concerned about that, Josh, because when you look at someone who's beholden to PACs and someone who is out there that is having their money generated more from outside of Utah, who's the senator beholden to? And this is really an important factor for the citizens of the state of Utah. We need to get back to the principles of our government and have this money set aside and make sure that we're doing the right things for the right reasons for the citizens of the state of Utah. So our fundraising, it's right where it needs to be. We're exactly where we projected and what we're doing.
And you're #1 on Twitter out of all the Democrats running. How'd you pull that off? Why do people love you on Twitter so much?
Well, I think one of the things, Josh, that's really kind of cool about this is that we do real time. I mean, every activity, we're out there, and a lot of people are following us. And what they're anxious to hear about is where I stand. And they want to see a consistency. They want to know what I'm doing. They want to know where I come from and how I'm interacting. I'll give you a great example of that. A couple weeks ago, we did 3 parades in one day. We went to an elementary school, and then we also went up to a software company up in Park City. And I think what people are interested is, what am I doing, and what am I doing to promote the state of Utah, and where am I interacting with the citizens? And those are kind of the things that I think the power of Twitter, when we're out there, and also Facebook and all that social media really is essential to this new generation of Utahns and citizens of our country.
And what's your plan to beat Hatch this time?
Well, the first plan is to get more votes than him. That's the most important plan right there. Now, I think what we're doing right now, Josh, is we've attracted a lot of moderate Republicans to our campaign. And, you know, the senator has done a good job. He served there well, but 36 years is too long. You know, you're not even 36. Think about this. Josh, you're not even 36, and that's not right. You know, when our founding fathers set up the Constitution, there was great debate about how long one would serve, and they finally concluded that you get in, you serve, and you get out. And I will tell you right now, if the founding fathers were here and you were interviewing them, I don't believe there would be one that would vote for Orrin Hatch. I think what they would say is that you get new blood, it's time to refresh, and it's time to have someone in there that understands this world that we live in with regards to technology. And again, it's about smarter government. It's not about bigger government. It's ensuring that we as citizens are getting the return on our investment every single day. And I think that that's real essential to what's going to happen in this campaign. And that's how we will win in November. We will win, and it's we. It's not me. It's we, the citizens of the state of Utah.
Well, thanks for meeting with us today, Scott.
Josh, it's my pleasure, and continued success. And I just want to share with your audience, please check out my website at votescotthowell.com. It's votescotthowell.com, and at votescotthowell.com, you'll see my issues, where I stand. And, you know, you can even make a contribution there, Josh. So I'd encourage everyone to go there. I'm accessible. We have a campaign that we're promoting transparency. We really want to make sure the citizens of the state of Utah are involved. And again, it's the we campaign. It's not Scott Howell. It's the we, the citizens of Utah.
Well, thanks, Scott.
Josh, thank you very much for your time and continued success. You guys make a big difference. And I really appreciate the transparency that you guys bring to politics. Congratulations on your new venture and continued success.
Thanks.
Take care.